Welcome back to my channel. Women air wet when they show these 5 secret sins. Female psychology. Have you ever wondered how to decode the secret signals women send when they're etally in Decode? It's no secret that attraction is as much about subtle poke and bever as it is about chemistry. But most men completely evolve the essence. Today, we're repealing back the Aquitaine on female psychology to cover up the 5 secret signature. When a woman is truly attracted to you, these aren't just random behaviors. They're deeply rooted in psychology and human connection. Some of them are so subtle, you might have noticed them, but didn't fully understand what they meant. Stick around. Biospy theme to this video. You'll not to recognize these signs, but also understand the science behind them. Trust me, knowing these could change how you approach relationships for now. Why does this matter? Because understanding ziggles isn't just about attraction. It's about fostering rest, building meaningful connections. Why women hide, their arousal signs, and creating relationships based on mutual understanding. When you learn to pick upon these behaviors, you'll not only save yourself from misreading situations, but Al said, become the type of man who knows she's panned with confidence and clarity. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like a woman was giving you mixed signals? 1 minute she's leaning infully engaged, and the next, chasims, this. The reality is, women often communicate their attraction in ways that are non-verbal, and when you learn to read these cues, you unlock a whole new level of connection. Let's start with the psychology and feel. If you've ever wondered why women are redrawn to certain traits or behaviors, the answer lies in evolution or ipsa. For centuries, women have been wired to qualities that signal strength, stability, and emotional security. This isn't just about physical strength, it's about traits like confidence, attentiveness, and the ability to create safe emotional space. Here is the fascinating part. While men often rest panto-visual cues, women are more likely to be influenced emotional and psychological triggers. What does that mean for you? It means that what truly matters to most women isn't that you drive or the brand art watch. It's how you make them feel when a woman feels seen, heard, and valued. It activates a deep sense of connection that goes beyond physic. But here's where things get tricky. Attraction isn't always track. Women often communicate enters through subtle behaviors and missing. These cues can lead to confusion or missed opportunities. That's why understanding these signals, when you can recognize the difference between genuine attraction and casual friendliness, you gain the confidence to act appropriately and avoid missteps. There is to focus on patterns when behavior on its own might not mean much, but when you see multi-pollution sing, that's when you know the sensor behind feel attraction. There's something deeper going on in Amont will revel. First of these 5 secret signs, and trust me, you won't want to miss that. No, let's get into. The first of the 5 secret signs women show when they are truly interested. Sign 1, genuine eye contact. One of the most powerful signals a woman can use is through her eyes. Have you ever noticed her holding your gaze just a little longer than genuine eye contact goes beyond a casual glance? It's prolonged, intentional, and often accompanied by subtle cues like dilated pupils and a warm, inviting expression. Why is this so significant? Eye contact is one of the oldest forms of nonverbal communication. Psychologically, it's linked to building intimacy and trust. When a woman feels connected to you, she's naturally drawn to make eye contact as it signals soupness and will. It's her way of saying, I see you, and I want you to see me too. Here's a practical tip. When you, this sign, reciprocate with confidence, hold her, gaze not in a wave, hot feels intense or overbearing, but with a relaxed, self-assured energy. Ein smile to signal that you're genuinely interested. Confidence is incredibly attractive, Andy. Our ability to meet her eye contact without hesitation reinforce stirring. It's about creating a shared ment of understanding. Now let's move on to the second sign. 2. Subtle touches. This is one of the most telling signs that a woman is drawn to you. Subtle touches can seem innocent in the surface, but they often carry deeper meaning. Maybe she lightly brushes her hand against yours during a conversation. Touch your arm to size A pointer pluses. Her hand on your shoulder whiling at your joke dot. These gestures might seem small, but fair, intentional, and signal comforted. A. Desire for connection from a psychological perspective. Physical touch is a powerful form of communication. It's often an unconscious way for women to bridge the gap between spin. Number 1, prolonged eye contact and pupil dilation, emotional and physical attraction. When a woman feels comfortable around you, touches her way of vita subtle. It sting the waters to see how you spend. Here's how you hand light. When you notice these subtle toys appropriately, this doesn't mean you should immediately escalate physical contact. Instead, mirror her actions in a respectful and natural way. For example, if she touches your arm during a conversation, her telling her shoulder or hand when in phases zinger point can signal fatter and wavelength. The key is to stay within her comfort zone while demonstrating that you're reacting to her signals. What you don't want to do, eyes of her ink or of erect. Keep it natural and let the connection develop organically by paying attention shown path. Small but meaningful gestures. You not only dependent the connection be, also show her that too or someone understands and respect your boundaries. Sign 3, active listening and engage bones. The third sign is all she engages with you during a conversation. Pay attention to the little things is, leaning in when yatuk does chained in, agreement or mirror your gestures. Maybe she's asking thoughtful follow-up questions or low and got your jokes a little longer than usual. These are all signs of listening gone genuine interest. Here's why this matters. Women often show their attraction by giving their full attention to someone they're drawn to. From a psychological standpoint, this behavior is rooted in the desire to connect on an emotional and intellectual. When a woman prioritizes what you are saying, she's subtly communicating. BAFTA values your thoughts and wants to keep the conversation flowing. So, how do you keep that connection alive? They is to procate her engagement. Bear said, show her you're not just hearing her words, but genuinely yanda nina. Lean in slightly when she speaks. Maintain eye contact and dress painfully. Avoid giving generic conkers or letting sign, number to such lip-biting and touching your mind. What does she notice if you're focus? Most importantly, don't rush to dominate the conversation scope and questions that invite her to share more about herself by showing Urus invested in the dialogue as is. You'll build a dynamic where mutual interesting for, play, teasing, or flirting. The fourth sign is playful teasing or flirting. This is where angst start fun. She's cracking, light-hearted, playful in you, or even mock argab something trivial. You've likely caught her attention. Why do women do this? Flirting is a natural way to test the waters and create a sense of comfort and excitement. Playful teasing helps ester rapport and build a unique W bond. It signals Thatcher feels safe with you to let her guard down and have fun, which is a significant step in deepening any connection. When you notice this behavior, respond with humor and match her, but then try to own up her ordering. It enjoys competition. For example, if she playfully teases, yawa about your choice of drink. K laugh it. A fan tease her back in a light fun way. The goal is to keep the interaction positive and effortless. One thing to avoid is taking her teasing toy. She jokes about something. Don't get defensive or overthink it. Instead, roll with a playful tone and use it as an opportunity to show off your charisma. By meeting her playful Angie with and wit, you'll show her that you are someone she can hate fun with, someone who doesn't just understand her humor, but enhances it. Sign 5, prioritizing time with you. When a womanly likes you, she shams time for you. No matter how picket her schedule may be, it might be as simple as agreeing to meet for coffee, suggesting plans fourth weekend, or carving out time for aqua chat amidst their boo. These actions show she's sporsing you even when life is stick. Why does the ESMA sign number 3, F smackness time, is one of the most valuably sources we have when shakus is to spend hers with you? It's a clear indicator that she sees you as sumian, worth investing in. Psychologically, this reflects interest and a desire to build a deeper connection. People rarely go out of their way for someone they don't care about. So how should you respond? First, acknowledge and appreciate her efforts. A simple thank you for making time flung away and showing your gratitude. Then reciprocate, make her feel that her time is valued by bung, present, attentive, and engaged. You're together. Remember, relationships thrive on mutual afford. And recognizing this signal allows you to foster an even common misinterpretations of female signals. Not every action that seems like interest is genuine attraction. It's important to distinguish between polite gestures and authentic signals. For example, fork smile, generate tech, implant, or short polite responses might just be her way of notice is drawn to. Context is everything. An isolated BVA doesn't paint the picture. A genuine smile paired with prolonged eye contact and engaged conversation is a good sign, but a casual smile with outer signals might simply be note. Reading the situation, Holly is key to avoiding missips. And here's a big tip. Avoid overanalyzing. Constant lie. Dissect her. Every move can make you anxious and overthinking directions. Instead, stay confident in music open. If you're unsure of other intentions, don't be afraid to ask something. As simple as I feel like we get along really well. What do you think? Can clarify things without unnecessary confusion. How to respond when you notice the seasons. Confidence is your best ally. When you spit these signs, don't hesitate or suzz yourself. Respond for changes in voice, tone, and speech, patterns naturally showing that self-assured without buying your avoid. Overthink attraction, thrivity. Though and let your true self and throw when the moment feels right. Take the next step, whether it's asking her out, suggesting a shared activity, or simply expressing your interest in ENR. Respect forward, wait to up the 5. Screwed signs women show in their interested, genuine eye contact. Subtle touches is active listening, playful, teasing, and prioritizing time with you. These behaviors are subtle yet powerful indicators of attraction. Eyeing them can transform how you approach relationships. Now it's your turn to take action. Start paying attention to these signals in your interactions and use them to build meaningful connections. Remember, relationships are built on mutual understanding, respect, and effort. You'll find value in this video. Share our thoughts or experiences in the payments